Hello, 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 and welcome to our Tuesday nights together. How cool is this? We're actually at 9:30. So I'm hoping all my West Coast cuties are joining us. Normally we're not this late, but it's actually one of my favorite times to do the show because I can get everybody in. So welcome. I'm Suzanne Runyon. This is HSN Gets Crafty with me. What is it all about? Well, if you're brand new to the show, it's all about really sharing creativity. One of my favorite things about the show is, well, two things, I guess. No, three, really. Number one, we get to slow down. I still talk relatively fast because that's my personality. I can't help that part. I try. But we get to really look at projects. And my guest tonight is Tony from Stamps by Me. And definitely stick around for the whole thing because you just get so inspired by what Tony's going to show you, what our guests show you. There's so many great ideas that really take the kits that we have and give you a lot more expansion of the concept. On the air, obviously, we go really fast and we have to cut through stuff really quickly. Here, we get to take our time. And we really only focus on one company typically in the show. We do have 5 kits coming up, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I had a ton of fun working with them. They can be very easy, or you can zhuzh them up as much as you want. I also craft along with Tony tonight, my guest, so you'll see my project versus what she's doing, which I think is always kind of interesting what my guests do and what I do, and see if it's very different. And most of the time, it kind of is, which is sort of neat, and that's sort of how you craft as well. The other thing, I had 2 other things. Number 2, you can shop everything in the show. So what's really great, if you see a kit and you're like, oh my gosh, love the pricing tonight, because yes, we do have some stuff on sale, and you want to buy, 2 things you can do. You can literally open up your phone, open up the camera, just point it at that scan code, even on your little tablet. You just use your phone and go like this, and it will immediately take you to the products we're featuring tonight. And we do have our own dedicated page. Also, at the bottom of the comments on Facebook, you will see a link to shop. So you just hit that link, and without leaving our experience, you can actually shop for products, okay? So you've got that. So you shop with the scan code right there, or just hit the link. You'll see Jessica's in our social team is going to put it up here once we get started, and just hit that, and you're shopping, you're having fun. And have fun and shop. We've got some great deals coming up. And many times the items we have in the show are rather limited, so you never ever want to wait, especially if you see something you're like, oh, I got to have it. I think I'm going to get you on a couple of these. I really do. I'm feeling pretty positive because they're great kits. Okay. Number 3, first timers. Welcome to everybody who's never been to the show before and joined us. Hello, all my old timers, my young timers, the middle-aged timers, guys and gals, everybody. Welcome. We have to have our DeWitt moment. DeWitt, come out. Let's show your outfit. DeWitt is my producer, my director. Pretty much everything other than sitting here in front of the camera. Here he is. Which way are you going to go? Oh, a little holiday.
A little bit.
I like.
A little bit.
But it is shorts.
It is shorts because it is Florida.
But that's true. Good point. Yeah. And I wore my reindeer.
Very nice.
Did you know? Yeah, a little Norwegian kind of thing. There's DeWitt, the all-around greatest guy I know here at HSN. Greatest girl would be the president of the company, Stacy. So Stacy, if you're watching tonight, well, we love you.
And if not, someone please tell her we said so.
Yes, and if not, please tell Stacy that we love her. Okay, anyway, other than sucking up to the big boss, let's jump into what we do first. First off, couple little notes. Now, we're doing something new, and then I'm going to say hello and comments to everybody. Comment, and hashtag, what is it, giveaway?
Giveaway.
Hashtag giveaway. Every week now, we are giving away a kit. We don't know which one. We've got lots of them here, so it's very rando. But for those of you who won the last couple weeks, we will pick it and announce it before the show's over. So hashtag away, guys. Hashtag giveaway, and you might be chosen. So that's our craft closet giveaway, and that's awesome. So do that. Hashtag giveaway. Also, HSN Gets Crafty will be back after the new year with more giveaways, new products, and exciting changes. And we just had a big fat meeting the other day with our entire team, which is a team of, gosh, probably 10, 12 people, and then other people that weren't even there. And we're going to come back. We've got some new exciting things to announce in the new year. But we will be posting. DeWitt, are you going to do it each Tuesday the next 2 weeks at 8, 9, or is it random?
It's probably not going to be at the same time.
Okay, so what I want you to do is make sure you check HSN Gets Crafty. We don't know. Are you going to do it on Tuesdays?
Yeah.
Okay, on Tuesdays, I have one video that's kind of a Technique Tuesday I'm going to be posting. I did an unboxing because I got my glass mat that you always ask about that I'm working on. So those will be posted for the next couple of shows. Just join HSN Gets Crafty and you'll see them there. Okay, so let's do some shout outs real quick before we jump into, you know what? I'll do shout outs. I'm not on place. Yeah, do shout outs. Because I tried to get everybody on board. I just jumped right in, didn't I? All right, here we go. I always do the first person on Facebook because I love whoever jumps on first and makes a comment. I think it's fantastic they're on and they're early. Today, it's Linda from South Dakota. Kathy's here from rainy Central PA. Pamela from Oklahoma. Deborah from Eatonton. We have, that's New Jersey. Debbie from Michigan. Pat from Montana. Julie from Sarasota, Florida. She's a Nabe. Jerry from Hilton Head, South Carolina. She hashtagged giveaway. Good for you, Jerry. Annette, good evening from Goodyear, Arizona. Beth from Wisconsin. Chris from Indiana. Myrna is back from Orlando. Wanda from Georgia. Linda from Indiana. Colleen from Virginia. Adam, who is one of our regulars. Many of you are a regular. He said, we really missed you last week. Oh, thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Some days they give me nights off. So Melody, I'm going to say, is joining us from St. Mary's, Georgia. Good evening, everyone. Adam, my birthday was 9 days ago. Well, happy birthday, Adam. And Adam's been with us for probably at least 3 years, I bet, right? Yeah, I think 3 years. So Adam, happy birthday. Hope it was a good one. All right, we have Carol. She's from Plantation, Florida. Inga says hi. Karen's from Crawford, West Virginia. Patty's joining us from Dubois, Iowa. I'm just naming it something new. Deborah, hashtag Deborah giveaway. You got a hashtag giveaway. Add the little hashtaggy mark, you know, the money sign mark. Let's see. Maria is from San Jose, California. I knew I was going to get my California folks in tonight because when it's later like this, then we get a whole bunch of people from the West Coast, more than normal. So hello, West Coasters, and everybody in the middle too. We have, let's see, Inga from Virginia. Linda's from Folsom, California. I told you. Kathy says, Tony is the best for me now. I love Tony. I love her so much. And it's like 2 in the morning in England, and her son is in a sleeping bag in a cot in the room right beside her. How sweet is that? So we'll get to Tony in just a second. Connie from Rhode Island. Dickie's joining us from Connecticut. Mary James from Michigan. Delinda is joining us from Kentucky. Patricia from Staten Island, New York. Michelle from Northern New York. We have, Julie says, hi to it. Colleen, love the green. They're loving your look. Myrna, looking great. Patty, duet, hubba hubba. Ooh. That's the first time we've got a hubba hubba. Well, he is available for dating, by the way. At least last I knew.
Yeah.
Okay, he still is. He goes, oh God. He's got a lot going on. I don't think you have time for dating right now, Lou DeWitt, okay? We'll do that later. All right, everybody's in the giveaway. Sandy says, I'd love to win. Carol says, giveaway, good job. Linda says, DeWitt, awesome outfit. All right, everybody's doing the giveaway. Great, great, great. Jennifer from Tennessee, she goes, go Vols. Yeah, I'm a Ohio State fan. A little bit sad. Let's see. We have Darlise joining us from Miami, Florida. A lot of giveawayers, good girls and guys. Carol's from Michigan. We have giveaway. I love that. Connie said, hashtag love HSN. Thank you for that anyway. Let's see. Bonnie says, hi, Suzanne. All right. I think I'm good. I'm going to do YouTube too. We had a ton of people commenting on YouTube. Dang. Hey, everybody in YouTube. I haven't forgotten you. By the way, if you're the first timer, you've never seen the show, please mark first timer. We try to shout you out. So Lori says, good evening, crafters from Robert Lee, Texas. She's been with us for a while. Patricia says hello from Idaho. She loves Tony. Deborah says hello. Marianne says hello from Lavona, Michigan. Sharon says, hi, Tony. Pat says hi from Staten Island. Kimberly, hi, everyone from Walla Walla, Washington. It's great to have you back. Suzanne, thank you, guys. Kyle says hello from Ohio. Loves Stamped By Me products. Kathleen says hello, everyone, from St. Pete Beach, Florida. Kathleen is literally a name. Lynn says hello from Indiana. Am I caught up on YouTube?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. All right, guys, we're going to jump in because I know y'all want me to get going. I'll just keep, Carol says my camera keeps going off because, oh, wait, this is a goodie. This has never happened during our show. My camera keeps going, this is Carol. My camera keeps going off because if the deer in the back and my helicopter's display in the front, nice day in Southfield. Oh, I guess it's probably
Decorations or...
Well, or whatever, and it's cutting off her camera's. That's okay. That's a new one. All right, I've never heard of that one before. Beth says, so happy to be catching you live. I'm so glad you're here, Beth. Hi to everybody. Patricia, I'm so excited to see Tony. Love her designs. We do. They have such good stuff. All right, I know you want me. I'll get into it. So other things that we do, just so you know, and keep hashtagging giveaway. Kathy, first timer. Hi, Kathy, and she is from, I believe that would be Minnesota. Yes, it is. I think it's Minnesota. So hi, first timer. Oh, Letty. Hi, Letty. She's a first timer too. Good to see you. All right. The other thing I do that I have so much fun is we have a huge Facebook group. We're so close to hitting 30,000. I cannot wait till we hit 30,000 people. So please join. It's HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne. It's our Facebook group, and it's a massive group. And you guys are really very, very avid posters. I love it because I get to see what you do, and everybody else, we get to share the creative ideas. So each week, you might be one of the lucky people I pick to actually feature in the show. So this week, we start with Martha. Martha used the Anna Griffin Advent Calendar, Day 8, Having Fun with Fringe. Tomorrow's Santa Hats for the group photo. So do you have that one? Look at this. Okay, look. I just And video, I always love me some video, you guys. And well shot, I might add. Isn't that fun? So today was having fun with Fringe. All right, there we go. Martha's using, and she was using the advent calendar to create some of that, which is pretty awesome. All right, then we have Kay Diane. She did, I thought this, I loved it. Now, can you zoom in at all?
Not really.
You can't? All right, you guys go on Facebook and scroll back a bit and see this one. This is Kay Diane Mini Christmas Picture Bouquet Box Card. It folds flat. If you were to zoom in at home on our Facebook group, the dimensionality of those flowers is out of this world. Huge applause. I love this so much. I cannot believe it actually folds flat. Like what? Isn't that gorgeous? And it's mailable? Impossible, but congratulations, Kay Diane. And then this was so darn cute. She didn't use a darn thing from us, but I don't care because if I find something I like, I just thought this was adorable. This is Julie, my flower pot nutcracker guarding my house. There's another one on the other side of the door, but he's not quite finished. Flower pots. I mean, come on, how darn cute is that with flower pots? I had to show that one. It was just too cute. All right, so let's jump in, guys. And don't forget, post on, oh gosh, DeWitt, I just did a boo-boo.
I got you.
Can you get it?
I'll do my darndest.
Oh, see, I make it go. You got, oh, no, I guess we're here. Oh, okay, we're okay. Sorry, I fixed it. Oh, Sandy Palmer says, hi, I am new from Austin. Hello, everyone. Hi, Sandy Palmer. Welcome to the show. All right. So let's get into the first kit. So Tony's here. Tony is from England. She has this great company called Stamps by Me. And I will say many of you love your Stamps by Me. And there are tons of you who post your Stamps by Me on our Facebook group. So if you're not familiar with Tony and her team, you can kind of scroll down. You'll see tons and tons of stuff, which is great. We have 5 awesome kits. Let's look at this first one. And it's probably good for me because I'm such a spaz. But this one is Stamps by Me. It's called the Tranquility Card Making Kit. This is on sale. You're getting, I love it, you're getting this awesome kind of glitter, which she'll show in just a second. Beautiful, stunning stamps, which I'll work with. You get gorgeous pieces, 11, or there's 11 of the die, and you get the stamps, and the dies come with it as well. So all these dies down here, and you get the paper included, plus the glitter pot, and you're getting a little content sheet. Tonight we're on sale, $24.95. We have 3 flex pays of $8.32. And again, shop. Now you'll see here in a minute at the bottom of the Facebook of our comments. Oh shoot, daggone, I keep messing this up. At the bottom of our comments, Jess will put up a link if you're not comfortable using the scan code that you're now seeing right there.
There you go.
That's the easiest way, but she'll put a link up and you can find it there. All right, so let's go to jolly old England. We have to say hello to Miss Tony, who's joining us from Stamps by Me. There she is.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
I hope you're well.
I am very well. I hope you are too. And of course, I have to give you a huge thank you from all of us, because in England it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. So thank you for staying up with us and doing this tonight. And we've got a lot to get to.
We have, and if you're a true crafter, it doesn't matter what time it is in the day for crafting, right? We love it anyway, regardless.
Good point. Very good point.
So,
I thought this kit turned out beautiful.
Absolutely. And this kit, can I just say, you've just touched on the price there, Suzanne, but just the stamp and the die is £35 or dollars on its own. So you are getting a great deal from Suzanne today, and she's even put extra discounts on there for you. So I'll just give you a quick rundown. So it's Tranquility, sort of like positive stamp set here. You get the gorgeous sort of goldfish, tropical fish with that exotic tail. You get a floral detail, you get the bubbles, which are so cute. You can do backgrounds and things. You get all of your sentiments, and you also get the dies to cut them out as well. So there's no fussy cutting, no faffing. You've got it all in there. You also get this incredible frame die, which looks like an aperture. Great for your shaker cards. It's got the bubble effect in there, and it's also got the word love and the matte and layer in there too. And then the papers are just the most delightful, sparkly, tropical waters to coordinate beautifully with that lovely sort of tropical fish design on there. So that's the whole collection. It's such a deal. Thank you so much, Suzanne, for putting some lovely deals on for our customers. I'll just show you some nice samples, and then we'll get into demo. So here we go. Look, so just an example. So you have the paper, the stamp, the bubbles, the words, or just stamp it and colour it in black so it looks like it's looking into the ocean. There's just so many options, very playful in design. And if you have cards that you don't like doing, maybe the ones that we don't like making, but we have to make, this does give the simplicity with your cards for people who you just might want to send a hug to, a love to, thinking about you. Could make a pocket with the flowers and then do the fish by the bottom here, or keep it quite simple and just do the fish and the bubbles. The frame sort of accentuates the whole collection really, but you wouldn't normally see like a black fish like that. But when you add that sparkle and that detail, but if you want to use that frame just as a peaceful frame, of course you can do that as well, and then just be creative with whatever you want to do.
All right, so I want you to go ahead, and you get the little glitter to go with it, which is fantastic. But why don't you go ahead and start demoing, and then I'll work on mine too.
Okay, I forgot about the glitter, sorry. That glitter is awesome. I've used it actually on my fish, I'll show you. So I've gone ahead and taken one of the gorgeous pink sheets of like the effect of water, and it looks like it's got sparkle in it, but it's a total cheat on the eye. It's just printed paper. It's uncoated like all of our papers, so you can stamp onto it, emboss with it, add some watercolours, do whatever you wish. So I've just taken one complete sheet, and then I'm going to take the lovely fish. I love this fish. It's so adorable. I'm just going to stamp it over in this corner, just down by the side here. I've done most of the prep because although it's not as fast-paced as live air, I still need to sort of like get a jog on, because I do like to demo and I do like to talk. So I still have to get a bit of a jog on. So I'm going to stamp this out just to show you that incredible detail. So pretty. So you can see, look how beautiful that is, just stamped out. And if you love your gold embossings and things like that, you can really go to town and make them look like really jazzy if you wanted to. So I'm just going to move that out of the way for a second. And then ahead of time, I stamped the same on the same paper, and I used the coordinating die, which is in the set. And then I added some sparkle on the tail. You see that there? Hopefully you can see that there. So you can really give it a beautiful sparkly tail. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some dimension to this card. And I'm going to add a dimensional tail. Now, of course, you can just keep it absolutely flat. But for this demo, my beautiful fish is getting the most, what's the fancy tail you've ever seen on a fish. So I just cut his body away there. So I've got a nice tail here with all of that lovely sparkle on there. And then I'm just going to build my card together quite simply, really. And you could add some bubbles in the background if you wanted to be creative that way. But what I like about this kit is all of the elements work as independent. So although they're created to work together, they do work seamlessly on their own as well. And that's a credit to a great kit. If you can break it down and build it in with your stash from your other brands that you love, like your Anna Griffins and your Diamond Pressers, it works alongside those too. And in my eye, it's a great kit. So I'm just going to pop this on here, just onto this white card here. And we'll just make sure it's straight. And then just to break the card up a little bit, I've taken an offcut of that paper because I am so tight. And this is another sheet of that paper in there as well. And I'm just going to pop this straight down the centre. I'm just going to pop some pads under. But if you do like your flat cards, so I know that people like to do flat cards, then of course you could just stick it direct onto the card. It doesn't have to be dimensional like I'm doing it here today. So I'm just going to pop this down the side, just to create a little bit of dimension on my card here. And then I'm going to take that fancy tail and I'm just going to give it a little bit of a mold and move around. So I get a lot of like movement in that tail because I really want it to look like the tail is absolutely swimming through that pretty water there. And then I'm just going to take the tip here and then maybe the centre, just a little bit there. And I'm going to adhere it back on top of my fish. So I'm going to pop the tip back on the fish there and then the centre here. I'm just going to hold it for a second whilst it grabs and I'll pick it up and then I'll show you the detail and how sort of, and you could do this multiple times. You could cut the tail 2 or 3 times, but this is great for a new baby card, a graduation. I know it's a fish and you probably wouldn't connect the dots in that sense, but the sentiments in here are very positive, uplifting, you did it, great job sort of sense. So it's a beautiful kit. So there's that. And then I just stamped out the word positivity and I've left it quite long because I like long sentiments. And I'm just going to trim the edge off here. Try and keep it as straight as possible. I'm going to do a long sentiment here and stick this on, and a little pad at this end. Super duper simple, really. All I did was I did the fish tail ahead of time. I'm going to pop it right over to that side. I don't like my sentiments in the centre. I like them to be off. I don't know why, but you know, it's cool to be a bit not by the rules
Quirky.
sometimes, I think, Suzanne.
Quirky.
Bit quirky, yeah. Yeah. Or naughty. Or naughty. Then, so you can see, just hold this up here so you can look at all, can you see the dimension in the tail there? So you can absolutely 3D it, but of course you can just put the glitter direct onto the fish at the back and just have it as a totally flat card if you wanted to. And let me just show you as well, if you did want to do sort of that shaker element with that aperture window, you could totally cut out that window, that die, and just pop your shaker elements in the centre. And in the background there is where that flower is. And this word here, the fairy's not in the collection, but this word love is in the collection with this beautiful aperture window. I love it because it totally connects all of the dots. And well, some of my favourite cards are within this collection. You can see there, if you like your cards completely flat, you can do the same. That's a bit fancy with all the sparkles.
Yeah, I had to put a little something on there too. And what I did, guys, is I just the die cuts included, so it's so easy. And I didn't. What's really nice about the paper is you don't have to color, you don't have to do any kind of, you don't have to be doing any kind of, I don't know, like aqua markers or anything to get this really cool effect. And then I fussy cutted out the bubbles. But I also thought, wouldn't these be cute if you were doing a bubble bath theme, like just the bubbles alone? And then I popped those up a little bit higher and then add a little more pizzazz to it. And again, that's on a basic black card. So, a little saying down here, we're good to go. Just really so elegant, Tony. I have never seen such pretty artwork on like a koi fish. I've never seen a koi fish in a stamp, let alone like this.
I know.
It's gorgeous.
We do try and do some really different designs to keep your mojo going with your craft. But when you get any of Stamps by Me products at home, I just wanted to just show you a couple of things that will really aid you with your crafting. So all of the products that we take to you at HSN come with a QR code on the back. Now, if you scan the QR code, we aim to get content on every single item we deliver to HSN because we want you to be inspired. So if you scan the QR code, there should be some inspirational content. I will probably say 95% of the time there is, but I have seen some comments from some ladies over on Suzanne's page saying sometimes when I scan it, there's nothing there. If there's nothing there, all you need to do is click the button that it throws up at you and request a video. Say, please, can I have a video for this? And I get the email and then I never get any sleep. Because I'll do you a video. So
That's
just scan the
awesome.
QR code. Yeah, because there's lots of inspiration on all of our products. We do try our best to deliver so much inspiration. So your longevity with your craft continues on above and beyond the live HSN shows. And maybe with me and Suzanne, you can actually continue on yourself with your lovely product.
I love that. All right, so Maria says, beautiful cards, ladies. Patricia's giving us lots of love and hugs. Kathy said, good evening, everyone. Also, Patricia says she loves this set. Julie says, beautiful cards. Myrna says, beautiful cards. We love that, guys. Again, don't forget, right there at the very bottom, it's pasted to the bottom. If you want to shop for this kit, just literally hit that link, and it will take you right to the kit. And isn't it gorgeous? I mean, it's so different and so pretty, and I think there's so many things you can do with it. And again, huge value. The item number is 881866. It was originally almost $30. We're at $24.95 with 3 flex. If you have a major credit card, it's easy. We'll spread your payments out over 3 months. As Tony said, the 11-piece die and stamp set by itself is worth the $24, $25 because it's gorgeous and you can use it forever, which is great. Also, a little shout out over on YouTube. I want to say hi to Linda. She is a first timer with us. So yeah, if you're a first timer, just shout out and let us know. All right, Tony, you ready to move on to kit number 2? Are you good?
I am. So next one we're going with, Suzanne, is it delicate stitch?
Yes, yes, which is really fun. And what's really neat about tonight's show is we have very different items on. Like it's not just sort of the same familiar thing. This next one, all right, guys, I'm going to show you it. I immediately fell in love with it. And yes, of course, I had to do something a little diffy than everybody else. So that's just me. But let me go over my overhead and show you this. And then we'll get busy creating. And I know Tony will show you lots more ideas. All right, so check this out. It's all about sewing, and I love it. You've got the hoop for embroidery. We've got the old-fashioned machine. Look at this. We have another die set, and this is the scissors. I'm going to be working with the scissors in just a second. So there's a pair of old-fashioned scissors that are included with it. I love the thimble, just a whole bunch of fun stuff. The thread's right there. You also are getting little sayings you can say that are really fun. Now, here is what blew me away. I love the paper. Look at this. Look how fun this paper is. It's all like bumpy embroidery and bumpy yarn. And there's the one I'm working with. But isn't that amazing? So Tony, first off, how in the world did you pull this one off? This is just so cool looking.
Listen, don't ask me to stitch a thing because I am rubbish. Crikey. So I am so bad. However, I love embroidery. I love stitching from seeing other people's work. And this one is basically like that handmade collection where it's not just, although the components are more about sewing, it is just about the handmade element of it. We all love to give handmade. It makes us so happy when we make something that's personalized or, you know, something that's memorable. So this particular kit comes with the pre-printed papers that look stitched, like Suzanne's just said there. They look like they have been stitched. And the beautiful thing about these is you get that embroidery hoop. So all you're going to do is take your embroidery hoop. I'll grab mine in a second. Pop your embroidery hoop around and it looks like a real embroidery hoop with a stitched center. I mean, come on, we like to cheat, don't we? We don't have to tell anyone. This is why I have the biggest nose. Look from the side. I promise you, it looks real. It is so good. So in the set, you get all of your papers and you also get like embellishments as well. So you can cut these away and build them on top of. So maybe you're not fancying a die cutting day, but you are fancying putting a card together. You can use all of the embellishments. You get the words, pre-printed words. You get the full die set as well. So let me just show you some of the samples. Now, what I love about this particular kit is it does make you step away from just making cards because it opens a whole new world. So if you are getting into a little bit of paper craft and wanting to try some different things, this is a great starting point. You also get stamps. The stamps are awesome. The stamps look like a stitch as well. You can't really see it. I'm going to show you in a second. So here's that wonderful hoop die with the pin to go across the top. You get the beautiful sewing machine, and then you get the detailed flowers to put in the sewing machine to make it look like an old-fashioned sewing machine. So we haven't left anything out. And you also get the stitched words, which are like cross stitches, and then you get the two stamp designs, which are the cross stitching as well. So let me just show you some samples because this collection
Joyce
absolutely flew.
Tony, she says, is it 3D?
It's not. It's total cheat on the eye. It's brilliant.
It really is. I fell absolutely in love with the paper. I was like, this is some of the coolest artwork I've seen in a really long time.
I honestly, Suzanne, when this came to you guys first exclusively, and then we launched it in the UK, and then they were all saying, can we have extra paper pads? I'm like, my gosh, have you got through them all already? They're like, no, but when you sell out, we know we're not going to be able to get any more. So I was like, okay. So that's the paper. So let me just show you some cool samples, right? So because you get all of those fussy cutting elements, you can make mini albums and memorable albums. Look at this cute bobbin pin. It looks real, right? You get the lovely flowers, these lovely scissors that Suzanne's going to touch on as well. All of the papers, but let me show you some samples. And you're going to see a whole different world of samples here. So we have mixed in with washi tape from the show, the scissors, the thimble, the bobbin pin there, Look at this one, nothing to do with any paper. That's the stamp in the back, very ornate, sewing machine. It is what it says on the tin there. Totally different, right? But look, that's the pattern paper, the scissors, the words. Maybe team them up with your embossing folders. Use the stamp on the sewing machine. Now, check this out.
Oh, cute.
Bobbin.
That's adorable.
That is so cute. And then the stamp in the background to create detail. What about actually cutting the bobbin pin and wrapping it with all that twine that we all just like saving our stash and never use? Let's use it on our cards. Look at that. Look at that. That's the faux needle. You can build all of the elements in shaker cards because obviously you've got the pins, the buttons, the thimble. Honestly, the samples just go on and on and on. And these are honestly not half of them. So if you just fussy cut, I'll just show you a few more and then we'll look at that with the 3D embossing folder in the background there. I love this collection. And so did my customers. So I'm going to do another similar collection to this one as well. So we'll see. So stay tuned for that one as well. But again, a great price. We do great affordable kits because we are, I would say we're not brand new to HSN, but we are, as our lovely buyers call us, we are the grow brand on HSN. They see that we are growing and they are invested in us, which is wonderful. So you will be able to see a lot more products from us moving forward. So I'm very grateful for that. So shall we do some demoing?
Okay, just real quick. Stephanie says, this is on my wish list. I love your products. Gayla says, I love this. You ready for this? So cute. Okay, Gayla, that is great. Debbie's just joining us. Welcome, Debbie. Hey, guys. Okay, and again, let me give you the scoop on the kit while she starts demoing. Okay, originally this was $39.95. Do we have everything on sale tonight? Isn't that delicious? Oh, we do. Oh, everything's on sale tonight. Yay.
Really?
It's $29.95, and we have 3 flex. Again, you're getting all the stamps, all the dies. You're getting 36 sheets of the 6x6 paper. Everybody in England uses better cardstock and paper than we ever will. So I call it the A+ paper because they always make it thicker than traditional American style paper. And you get sentiment sheets, have 31 sentiments on it. I'm going to craft with you. What is your first project you're going to do, Miss Tony?
So I'm gonna cut the bobbin pins and layer them onto some ones that I die cut. So this is the sort of embellishment sheet. So you get the buttons. Think about all of that luscious card that you buy. Sorry, over the side. I keep getting told to go over the side. My fault. Here we go. Move over here. There we go. Perfect. So you use your foiled card, your sparkly card, and whatever you've got in your stash, you're going to be able to utilize on here. So I can see Suzanne's doing the scissors, so I'm going to do the bobbin pin because it's so awesome.
Here's what I'm going to do too.
So I'm going to use the back.
Wait, you've got to see this. This is the detail on, wait, let me get it turned right. Look at the detail, you guys. And I used just a silver foil card. Look how insane the detail is on that die. And they're just so delicate and gorgeous. Isn't that something? Wow, Tony, that is so impressive.
Nice. Hey, I'm not bad when I ever go, you know, Suzanne.
That is true.
Sometimes I'm on my A game. Right, so that's the back panel. I'm just going to cut one thing through just to show you. So that's the back, and then this die here is the one with the layered lines in, and this is going to give us our embossed detail. So I'm just going to grab some of that pretty paper, and don't be tight with your paper. You get a ton, okay? You get an absolute ton, so just go for it and utilize it. So let's just, let's just pick one of these pretty papers. And then you say, oh, I don't want to cut into them because they're too nice. Well, we need to grow out of that very quickly. I'm just going to cut a piece of this away here. And we'll make a cute bobbin pin for our card. I'll just pop that on there like so. And then I'll just grab my mat and we'll just run this through super duper quick. Now, what I like to do when I get my kits home, I'm not sure if you're the same, Suzanne, but I like to just get all my bits out, do a load of cutting, just experiment and play around with it all. And then when I've got all my bits together, I then start building cards. So it's totally
that's
up
good
to
advice. My technique is pretty much I just start looking at everything and then I get super inspired. Like, for example, at the beginning of my card, I fussy cutted out the house. So what I did was I literally cut out the house to make this really pop off that scene. And this is one of my favorite scenes because it's, look at, there's a what looks like an embroidered palm tree, and the ocean is just so magical to me. So I really wanted to pop that house up on my version of the card. So, and I'll tell you what, I thought the stitched sayings were really great too. Let me put this up here so you guys can see it, but look how cute that is. Those look like little mini cross stitch. And if you're really clever and went back in there and actually did the cross stitch, then you get like huge kudos from us.
So I've just cut those two there, and you can instantly see as soon as you layer that pattern on there, because of the embossed detail, it gives you the ridges like it's real. It's so cool. So let's just stick that on there very quickly, and then let's pull some card together. So I have two options where they're already pre-stamped and ready to go. So, oh, actually this matches the back of my card too, which is nice. So I have this one here, which is the hoop, the sewing machine, and then stamped with the flower. And then there's this one here, which has the bobbins, the scissors, the needle, the sentiment on here. So let's put our back paper on first. So it's not overcomplicated at all. You could do table placements with names on with these. If you're doing a crafty get together, everybody's got their own table with their name on, things like that. And then I'm just going to pop this off to the side. Oh no, I don't want to use this one. I've changed my mind. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. What are we like, hey?
You know what? This is
So
exactly how the creative process goes.
Never straightforward then.
No, it never is. You know, you look at, like I was just fixing this because it wasn't straight. I'm like, dang it, it's crooked. So I had to fix that. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome to my world. So I'll pop that on there.
That's part of the process too. And I'll tell you one of the really neat things about Tony's kits, guys, is you have the ability to change up the look of it. I mean, so, you know, there's so many options. It's kind of goof-proof, Tony, when you really think about your kit.
It's not complicated, and we do that QR code, and there's lots of videos on already for this one, I know. So you know, if you think, oh, like now you're buying it and then you go to work for the week and then you're like, oh, why did I buy that kit? I can't remember. The girl inspired me. Suzanne said it was amazing. I can't remember why I bought it though. Well, you can scan that QR code and you'll be greeted with a smiley face saying, hey, it's only me. And I will play around with some craft items for you all and make you all feel even more inspired. So that's my card there. But I have absolutely, I would not say thousands because that would be a porcupine. Lots of samples to show you where you just can absolutely build your own scene. You can personalize it, you can layer, you can build, and just enjoy the process and the embellishments that you can cut out. So that's the pattern paper. That's one of the cutout hoops. And these are just the embellishments that we have stuck on top. And then this is the embellishments in silver, like Suzanne's scissors, just embedded onto that. That is so nice, Suzanne. I love that.
Yeah, it was. I just love. It's so much fun too. If you just pop out some elements, guys, it gives it a little more dramatic, kind of a more dramatic look. But isn't that fun? I mean, just easy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so you can team them up with your washi tapes. But I think, like, if you are a simple card maker and like clean, simple lines, you know, nice cuts and lines and things like that, the paper does all the talking. Just add a sentiment and don't add really much more. You really don't need to. The cards will do all of the talking. Offcuts, torn, offcuts just on the tops of cards here, and then just a few more embellishments onto a lovely embossed background.
That is awesome. Okay, guys, now don't forget, everything's on sale tonight. So if you saw it on the air or maybe seeing it for the first time, we've got everything on sale. Just as a quick reminder, it is down to $29.95. We have 3 flex pays. That's a major credit card. Everyone can do that. It's pretty easy. You just pay it off in 3 months. It's about $10, and then you get it home right away. You're getting a huge set. You get the stamps. You're going to get the dies, which are absolutely adorable, and you can do so much with these dies. I mean, Tony just pretty much scratched the surface on that. You get the sayings, and then the papers, you're going to go completely gaga over on the papers. All of that for $29.95. Remember, shop either going up here, use your phone, open the camera, and then point it at that scan code, and that will immediately take you to our products in the show tonight. Or at the very bottom of the comments, you're going to see a link there that allows you to shop as well. So use that link and you'll be able to shop really easy on your tablet or your phone or your whatever you're looking at. Gayla says both of your cards are adorable. Stephanie says hello, Suzanne from New Jersey. Hi, Stephanie. Guys, don't forget hashtag giveaway if you want to win our giveaway this week. You will get, we're going into our crafting closet and sending you some goodies, which is amazing. All right, so we're going to wrap up on that one because we have more to go. Here we go, guys. It is a jam-packed show tonight. My goodness, my goodness. All right. Now the next one, I'm going to kind of clear the deck here because I do not need the die machine for this next two. So here's what I did, Tony, you're going to laugh. One of them I left shut because the opening of it was such an awesome experience that I did want to open both before I came into the studio. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to show you two kits. They're packaged the same, but they're different inside, okay? So the first I'm going to show you this one. And this one is called Follow Your Dreams. Now, we're going to go to the overhead because this is the moment today when I opened the box and this came out. And I was like, oh my gosh, how gorgeous. Look at the ribbon. It's literally a tag you can sign. I think this is an amazing gift. And it's great for any level of crafter. You do not have to be experienced. You could give this to a complete beginner and you will not believe how gorgeous the products are inside here. And it's a massive kit, guys. I cannot believe this is under $30. So this one's called Follow Your Dreams and Tony's gonna work with it. But I'm gonna do the opening of this one just so you can see how great this is gonna be, especially if it's a gift. So again, beautiful ribbon. I hate untying it because it's so darn pretty, but I will. Then you open it up, you open up the little sides, and when you get inside here, it's like, oh my gosh, wow. It is just jam-packed of goodies. And again, Tony's gonna break it down for you. I just wanted you to share the unboxing with me because it was so gorgeous and I knew I only had one shot at it because I will not be able to make that bow as pretty as it was when you get it. So gift, 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 gift. Now the other one we have, which is your other choice, is gonna be what's called My Best Day Ever, which I love that. And this is the one that I started crafting with and I created with. So I'm gonna go ahead and open mine. But Tony, I'm gonna go ahead and let you take over and kind of walk us through both these kits.
Right, so do you want to do that one, Suzanne, and I'll do the other one?
Sure, absolutely, that's a perfect idea.
Okay, so I will do the butterfly fairy-esque magical one because I do have the other one also, but like Suzanne's just told you there, they both come so beautifully presented. You can use them as giftables. We have customers that have bought them, made the cards, put them back in the box and given them to somebody who's not a crafter who can then just dip in to get a card for someone when they want to. But equally, you can get the kit out on a table and you can all make a whole bunch of cards. So you get your card blanks. Let's show you. Let me show you because you'll be it's so cool. Even there's an ink pad in here, so you don't have to have any craft experience whatsoever. Great gift for a loved one. And the cool thing about it as well, it has this side panel. So if you are wanting to personalize, you can. But if you take the tag off the bow, and you can pop it in the side, so everything is organized, and you can put them on your shelf and know exactly what you've got in each box if you like to be organized with your craft. So let me just move my bits and pieces out of the way here. So you get all of your envelopes, good quality envelopes. You can't see through them. They're brilliant. So you get your envelopes, then you get all of your card blanks. Now they're pre-printed, they're uncoated, fantastic quality. You can stamp onto them, run them through your embossing folders. They're just magical. In this particular collection, this one is magical. Look at these, so unique. You're probably not going to see a card kit very much like this. But then we do have some sort of pulled back designs. So if you do like a bit of a softer colour or a softer hue, you do have those too. So you get all of your card blanks. Then you get all of your toppers. So when I say toppers, these are the pieces that work seamlessly in front of your design. So you just add some pads and then off you go if you want to. So you get all of your toppers, which have different designs on here. So you've got some muted ones, you have some dark ones, but very magical, mystical. So if you've got somebody who's into all of that or somebody who's getting into craft, the young ones absolutely love this. Then you get some rub-ons, so you can decorate your envelope. So you can do the rub-ons onto the envelope so they coordinate beautifully. You get your tags as well. So if you want to do a present and do it coordinated so it all matches, you can do that. These are great for sentiments on the front of cards too. You get the ink pad also, and you also get the 3D foam pads to elevate the design if you want to make it 3D as well. It's an absolute fantastic kit. But then we need some embellishments, right? We've got all that good stuff, but it's no good without some pretty things to embellish it with. So let's have a look at some of these gorgeous embellishments. So you get all of these wonderful fairies. Now they do come with a little white outline, but if you don't want the white outline, you can absolutely cut it away or ink blend around the edges if you wanted to. So you get the dragonflies, the florals, the butterflies, the foliage, lots of different types of fairies. They all come with different hair colour, different skin colour, different gowns. Really, really beautiful. And then let me show you some of the cards that you can make. So you don't need any craft experience. But equally, I would say that if you are a little bit more advanced, you can absolutely team up with a bit of painting in the back or your stencil work, or, you know, just make it a little bit more posher. Posh.
Oh, what a great
as we
word.
would say in the UK.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys Best Day Ever. That's the collection I have, because you do really want to see the artwork. So there's the stamp, look how, or excuse me, there's the stamp ink pad. The stamps are great. There's acorns and fall leaves, and I love it, like a little meadow. So cute, some flowers in there. By the way, you do get your sticky dots or your foam dots that raise everything. I want you to see the artwork because it's very different than the Follow Your Dreams. You can see it's this whole wooded theme. How gorgeous is the artwork here? This is the topper cards. And so the artwork is amazing. Look at the cards. These are gorgeous. Look at the finish on there. Look at all the embellishments. Like, there's a ton of them, you guys. And again, just all this beautiful outdoorsy theme. You've got to see the critters, though. Look at that little raccoony moony. Look at this squirrely. I just want to pinch it. It's so darn cute. Look at the bunny. The bunny just had me at hello. Look, we even have a little tiger in the old forest. All right. Look at the little field mouse. Isn't that cute? So that's part of the adorable artwork. I love these little hanging tags. You can hang them on things, or you can use them. You can stamp on them, whatever you want to do. There's the rub-ons she talked about, and these are some of the things that you can cut out. So two very, very different looks, but in essence, you're getting the same amount of goodies inside each of these. It's a tough pick, right, guys? You're like, oh my goodness, I don't know which one I like. But on sale for the first time, we do have the 3 flex guys, and of course you get the envelopes as well. All right, so let's do some side-by-side creating with our 2 different kits there, Tony.
Okay, Dan, thank you. So I will just very quickly show you some of the wonderful samples for both, because Suzanne doesn't have them. I've got them all here. Perfect. So I'm just going to show you, look. So from the kit, I had extra envelopes that I didn't use the envelopes. I gave the cards away to our lovely customers, but I had a ton of envelopes. So I've made this like little album with the envelopes from the kit as well. So I've made like a fold out masterpiece that I could add pictures, memory making, travel experiences in all of this. So you can absolutely just design and be creative as you wish. But then let's just have a look at a few cards from this collection. So here we go. So here's the fairy on the front, and you can jazz it up as you want to, put some doors on the front, utilize the tags with some sentiments, build them in with your stencils. That just looks like incredible, right? No effort. Here is the back card, the matin lair, the lovely fairy, and the mushrooms. I'll just show you a few more, and then I will show you some samples from the one that Suzanne is using too. So I'll just move that out of the way. And then let me show you this one as well. This is very cute. The other one's very magical. So for the price though, I would get them both personally. You will love them when you get them. So here's a little album using, I have to say get them both because I can't decide. So here's another little album. Yes, so you could put like first birthday, first party, with gift vouchers in if you wanted to, using the embellishments. So I just like to use the extra embellishments as gifts. What about some cheeky bookmarks with the little cute animals on there as well? So you don't have to use them on your cards. Just bear that in mind. You can utilize them on anything. So these are the critters that Suzanne likes. And then look, watch this one. So that's the front. And then when you're pulling back and you pull the animals forward, Look, we get a scene. Look at that.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, love
A little
that.
scene in the forest.
That is
So
adorable.
there's just so beautiful cards here, guys. So I'm just going to quickly show you this, and then I will just put a card together. Now, I call this fast lane card making because you don't need to get a whole bunch of stuff out. You've probably got it on your table to go with, and everything you need is in that kit. So I have a card back with that magical scene on there. I'll just move over. I keep coming into your space, Suzanne. I keep forgetting about the black line down the middle. Stay in your own lane.
You're doing great.
So I've got my back piece here. I keep getting eyeballed from Tim, like, stay in your own lane. I'm like, okay.
I'm trying, daggone it.
Yeah. I'm so used to having my whole big space. So I'm just taking some pads off here. But again, equally, if you like your cards flat, you don't have to use the 3D foam pads or dots or dimensionals, I think you might call them. So I just pop this, nearly upside down. Pop my lights at the top here. And then I've taken one of the dragonflies and I've taken one of the lovely fairies and I've put some sparkle on her wings to make her look like she's extra special. And I'm just going to pop her on this card. Super easy. We'll pop her down here. And then the cute dragonfly will pop up just over the side slightly. It just looks like it's coming in from the side, just like that. And then I would stamp a sentiment onto here with the stamp set. And a cool way, just want to show you, is rather than like trying to find a space and fill all of that space with stuff, a cute way to utilize these is if you stamp the sentiment on the end here, and then if you cut it in half, like so, and then you just pop a bit of glue on the back. A great way to add a sentiment to a card is just to tuck it in the edge here and have your sentiment just poking out the side a little bit here. So instead of trying to fill the space there, you could just pop it on there like so. Super duper easy. And then you can have a nice dimensional card. Or you could obviously open it up and make a notebook, a pocket wallet, anything you wanted to. And all of the cards have handmade with love by, and then you can sign them if you want to. So they're great as giftables as well.
I love that. It's going. Let's show you guys mine really quick too. So, and again, when I was saying this is just for any level, basically I tore the top of the image, stuck it on the card, cut out one of the sayings, used two of the little leaves that were already made, and I had to laugh, you guys. And Tony, I know you can agree with me. I was like, oh, I know I have, thread, twine, something. You guys, I had saved a piece that was about this big. No lie, this is all of us true crafters. And I go, aha, I knew I was going to use it for something someday, and I made my little baby bow. So that's that. Then on my envelope, because I wanted to use the stamps in a different way, I squirted some really pretty, it's a little hard to see, but it's a little bit of a metallic spray I have. And then just use two of the stamps to actually stamp on the envelope, to have the envelope be coordinated back to the, don't forget about the envelope. I think sometimes when we are kind of new to this, we forget, oh yeah, that's a surface. So to make a themed envelope is really fun. And Tony, your kit really allows us to be able to do that.
Absolutely. It enables you to see your design absolutely through from start to finish without having to think, well, I can't complete my card now because I haven't got that little black ink pad, or I haven't got the foam dots, or I haven't got the stamp. I really would like to personalize this. Everything you need is in the kit. And it makes 18 cards with coordinating envelopes, but we've put a ton of embellishments in. Even if you throw a lot of embellishments on each card, you're still going to have some left. And that is where we have ended up making all of those little mini albums with the toppers, because I hate waste. And as you can see, I'll just show you here, these are mine. So I do work through them. Every single one I've had, I've worked through them. I've made bookmarks, I've made little mini wallets, I've made cards, I've made gifts. I just love, with my son particularly, because he loves the cute critters that Suzanne's using, I just put them on the table and he just glues them everywhere and everywhere. And we have nice critters all over, which is nice. But I do encourage them to take them to school and give them away because, as you can imagine, I have a warehouse full of cards.
Yes.
Would you like me to show some more samples for that one?
Yeah, why don't you show some for the one I was working on, and then we'll go to the last kit. Oh, we're doing pretty good on time. We'll have to kind of fly through the last kit, but I do want to show samples of mine.
Okay, I love this kit. I'll just show you this one. So this is like a little album. So the animals and all of the embellishments have been used again to create the nice little wallet. And look here. So we have here, you could pop photos in here if you wanted to. So don't try and look beyond just the card making, and try and think about how you can use the embellishments in so many other ways. And all of these items are items that are available on HSN. They might not be linked to the show, but we are a brand that encourages utilising all of our products together, because when we are designing, that's what is all at the forefront of my mind. Is it going to work with this? Will it work with that? Oh, it will work with this. And I like to, so I want you to use your stuff all the time. I don't want them to end up in a bottom drawer and forgotten about. I want you to keep using them and keep using them. You've paid for them, so you might as well use them. So I'll just show you a few more. So very similar to the one Suzanne's done. I love that card with the back. So it's very, they tell a story, these, and I love my kits for that very reason, because they just go beyond a little bit of paper and glitter and glue. They tell a magical story, so you can create perspective with your cards as well. Yeah, and no two cards are probably ever going to be the same, because you're all going to want to create your own unique cards, and you're all going to put your placement in different places. So you can do the itsy bitsy tiny cards if you wanted to, or stick with this. So this has got a gift card on here. And then when you open it up, you could pop a gift card inside as well. So you've used the tags and the toppers in there as well. So you can really enjoy the process of putting cards together. And we need to encourage so many more people now to get into craft. So this would be a great starting point for somebody who may be sitting on the fence. I know we've got some newbies tonight. So that would be wonderful. And these are those bookmarks I was telling you about. So flowers just for you. You could pop this inside a card for a gift. So you make the card, you put a gift inside, you decorate your envelope with your rub-on, you now add a nice stamp sentiment, and you see the design totally through. That's what makes me happy.
I love it.
At 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. And God bless you. And again, remember, when you're done with these kits, what you can do is you're just going to, you have all the stamps, and many of them, you have the stamps and the dies that you can use, forever and ever and ever, which is great. So I love that, because it's just not all paper, and once you're done, you're very sad. Okay, so remember, as we move on to our last and final kit, the first one's called Stamps by Me, Follow Your Dreams, and the other one is called Best Day Ever, the Woodlands and Fall Card Making Kit. They're both, well, actually, the Woodlands the Best Day Ever Woodlands is $28.95, and it is $29.95 for Follow Your Dreams. So again, tons and tons of stuff in both of those, both on sale. And again, we have 3 flex pays. How do you order? The bottom of your screen, there should be a link where you can order right at the bottom of the Facebook comments. I don't see it right now, but I know it's been up there, right? And then also you can use the scan code before these sell out, and they are gone, so don't miss out on them. All right, one more kit. Tony, this one's going to be a little bit quickie because we're almost out of time. Can we go about 5 more minutes, you think? Wait, because we started a little late. All right, guys, so this one is super duper cute. When I post, I'm going to be posting a couple of videos. DeWitt's actually going to do it for me over the holiday season, and there's one very similar to this one that I'm going to be using as my basis of this whole fun concept. So you'll have to check out my video when I post that one. But this one's called Naughty or Nice. How cute is this? And it's this whole story of this great, like, Santa hat, or it could be an elf hat, whatever. You get her sparkle paper, which is really great. It looks like sparkles. You get the textured papers, and then you're going to get a whole bunch of these really adorable little sayings to go with it. It is 180 Naughty and Nice sentiments, 2 double-sided 15 sheets of 5x7 paper pad, including 3 designs. You're getting the textures. You're getting 15 Naughty or Nice of the dies that you see right here. And I got to tell you, probably the fun thing about this one for me was I love the size that you did on the dies, because they're really substantial and give you a lot of coverage.
Yeah, I like a big die, and I feel like shaped cards for these are awesome. So unfortunately, I don't have any samples for this one, which I'm really sad about, because we normally have lots, but they're at TV. But I'm just going to show you very quickly, if that's okay, how to make a shaped card very quickly.
Beautiful. So
outline of the die, so you get the hat, excuse me, you get the outline, and then you get the matte and layer, and then you get all of the embellishments, and you can see from the picture, you get the layered candy canes, the lollipops, the stars, the berries, the twigs. But the cool thing about this kit is you get the faux sparkle paper and the paper to cut all of the foliage too. So here's the faux sparkle. This is not real, it's a cheat. No plastic, which is awesome, right? We can stamp onto it. We can run it through our embossing folders. Not a single bit of glitter, but look how magical they look. So you can create magical hats. And then you get the lovely texturized papers for all of the like leaves and berries and buds and snowflakes, all in a lovely color. You get it all. You don't have to go hunting. It's in the kit. So it's just one of those, using the papers in the stash and the lovely embellishments in there. So you don't have to make a hat. You can just make a nice floral card if you want to. So I'm just going to show you how to make a shaped card, because we have some newbies on, right? And I'm sorry if you know how to make a shaped card, but it's a really cool way to get a different look and a different spin on your cards. So I've taken the outline die and I just have a card here that's got an edge on at the top, and I'm just going to take the die. I'm just going to hang the die just over the edge. If you can see that there, I'll just hold it up. It's just hung over the edge slightly. So that hinge is going to stay in place, not cut through, and it's going to give me a shaped card. And I love to do shaped cards. I really do. She says, where is her die cutting plate? Oh, it's here. So I'll quickly run this one through, make sure that hinge is hung over the edge. And then I have got a little bit of decoration to go on also. So let's just run this one through. This one's super popular because you get the layered candy canes and the lollipops as well, which can be utilised, and the bells and the bows. So it can be utilised totally across the board with lots of products. So here I go. When I pop this out, I now have a shaped card. Can we see that there? Just because we let it stand proud. Woohoo! Thank you for that noise. You see, so it nice stand. It's slipping on my glass. It's slipping on my glass mat, but it is a. So then, all you do then is you take the same die and you cut a second one, like so, and then you cut his little trim for his hat. I've done it in black sparkle, and then you do the top in a white. So let's stick this onto the back. Super easy.
How cute.
It's so amazing. So you can, and then all of the embellishments, you can absolutely go to town and embellish within. And then this will go on top of here. Now think about name placements on your Thanksgiving Day dinner table or at a party, or everyone's invited. So you can tell everybody where they're sitting. So you can put people where you don't, people you don't like. You can always put names out so they're nowhere near you on the day.
Make sure they get in the right place.
And then
I love that.
Yeah, like down that end. Right, so here we go, look. So look at that, just with the decorator, just a hat. So let's not say it has to be a Santa hat, it can be a hat, but it stands proud because of that easel at the top. It will stand on your table. And then in the set, you get your bells, your candy canes, your berries, your buds, and you can fill all of that, making this effect here. And then all you need to do is take that lovely bunch of sentiments, which you get a ton of, by the way, these ones, and you just cut any sentiment you want, and you just tuck it in the little hat, and it's a great giftable. It can carry a gift card if you want it to, pop it inside a card, blank inside a gift bag. They're just a wonderful concept with your sort of like your Christmas and things like that. But there's also, if you like this one and you're getting this one, over on the website, we have an ice skate and we have a bell as well, if there's any left, because they're worth $3. So they were super popular too.
Absolutely.
I will shut up now, Suzanne.
It's okay. It's $28.95. And again, 3 flex pays, guys. Every single kit from Tony's on sale right now that you saw on the show. Make sure you order, either click the link on the bottom of the comments or use the little scan code. Tony, as always, I can't thank you enough because I know it is the wee morning hours there in England, but thank you. And thanks to your crew and your son.
Thank you so much. Take care, sweetheart.
All right. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
You too. Bye, darling.
Bye, honey. All right, Crafting Cuties, this is the scoop. So we will be off for a couple of weeks. I think our next show will be the first week of January, right? Okay, but make sure and check out HSN Gets Crafty with yours truly, Suzanne. I'm going to be posting a couple of videos. One is using a Stamps by Me kit that's very similar to this, but the concept's very different. I'm going to take and kind of explore how you can look at a die set and look at it differently. So keep your eye out on our Facebook page. Make sure you join our Facebook page. I'll do that one, and then I'm going to do another unboxing. I bought the Little Darlings glass mat that we always work on. So I do the official unboxing, and that'll be posting, of course, on HSN Gets Crafty with Suzanne as well in the next couple of weeks. So for now, I do want to wish you all a very, very happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, I guess a Happy New Year. We got to cover it all. DeWitt, you want to come out and say Happy Holidays to everybody real quick?
I do.
Yeah, come on out, because we love DeWitt. Go this way.
I'll go there.
Or this way, whichever way you want.
Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right, we love you guys, and keep crafting. Thanks, Crafting Cuties and all our first timers. Love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out tonight with me, and I will see you soon on HSN TV.